some of the list of what's going to be going on today. This is the main field, that's what we call it. Most of the main events will be occurring here, both in dual line categories and single line events. If you have any questions and specific information you wish to get, you can go to the main tent and they'll be happy to give you some computer printouts. Generally speaking though, between now and 11:30 in the practice field, which is the field adjacent to us on the right, we hope that all people that wish to participate in the general kite fly, that's anybody that wants to look like a kite flyer, even though they may think they're not, bring your kids and get out in the other field and fly some kites. We are giving awards away in about 16 different categories. Those people are over there, or will be over there very shortly. So if you have a single line kite that you wish to fly, and you'll be making a few different styles of kites, this of course will be at no charge. Those workshops will begin at 11. You should register for that event because we only expect a limited number of people in the tent to make these kites. So if you're interested in making a free kite, trot on over to the tent here and register. And that workshop will begin at 11 o'clock, where they give you the specific information once you're inside the tent. Also, we are still in the process of doing general registration for those people that want to compete in all categories, be they single line or dual line. As you know, the weather's been fairly consistent the last several days, almost a full week long. We've had a strong southwest wind building as the sea breeze comes in to fill the void of the hot air rising. So we anticipate very strong winds of the launching of the kites. These kites are quite large. As the winds pick up, they become even a more difficult task to handle properly. The people that we have launching these kites are skilled, and we want to make sure that the kites go up safely and come down safely with no one in between. At the moment now, over here on the left, we have the two of the giant Shirone kites. One has been assembled and is being put downfield here. The Shirone kites are, of course, part of our Japanese delegation. Right now we have kite makers and kite flyers from all over the country, plus a delegation from Berlin, Germany, and in particular our guests from Japan. Their kites vary considerably from ours because they are made out of washi or mulberry bark paper and mounted in panels to form a very large kite, such as the one you see moving down center field. This kite is tailless, and to make it fly stably, it requires a great deal of skill and many, many shroud lines. These are battling kites. These are not kites which are simply flown to look at, but are meant to compete in the air. In Shirone, the small village in Japan where these kites originate from, this kite festival, the Shirone Kite Festival, has been going on for about 300 years or so. What they village will have theirs, and they'll careen these kites at each other. They inevitably become entangled, and then they fall into the river. As these fall in the river, of course, all the mulberry bark paper washes out. The river is often changed in different colors because of all the dyes that are used in the kites. And the kite bones, as they call them, we call them sticks, but they call them bones, which are bamboo, become inevitably entangled, and an enormous tug of war ensues. And there can be several hundred people on each side of the flying lines trying to pull each other into the river. I think right now we basically have an operation where most people who are setting up our large kites are on a launch as ready situation. So if they feel the kites are ready, they'll put them in the sky. We expect this to be a very busy day. We want to run things as smoothly as possible and have everybody enjoy the day. Make sure you bring out your number 15 sunscreen, pack a lunch hopefully. Those people who are here already have a parking spot. I feel sorry for the people coming in about 2 hours from now. But we hope you enjoy the day. We also would like to have grounds crew people and safety officers in their stations, please. So if we make an attempt, we'd like to have these kites go up not simultaneously. Very unique experience in the United States. These kites are rarely seen out of Japan because of the nature of their construction and size. So as this kite is lofted in the sky, you will definitely have a unique opportunity to record this event. This is a team effort to fly such a large kite. It it also pulls substantially, and therefore the launch and coordination of this thing has to be precise. There you go. So there's the Shirone Giant. Beautiful job. Get a few people on the anchor there. Watch out, gang. Safety, heads up. Okay, it's coming down. Just watch out. There you go. All right. Well, we have two of them, folks. This is not an uncommon occurrence. Go down and check it out. As you see, the kites are really quite resilient. Much more flexible than you might think. Bamboo is very strong. But they'll expect the kite, and if it's ready to launch again, they'll do so. Also, we have a couple unusual items here in the field. One of which is this bubble machine right in front of us. This puts out about 10,000 bubbles an hour. This is our funny way of finding which way the wind blows. These are not stock items, by the way. Kite flyers always seem to come up with ingenious ways of telling the most obvious thing, like which way the wind blows. Again, all those people that wish to participate in the public top-of-mind flight squadron judges. As you see, the Shirone kite is going up.
I've got a couple different.
Prepared it, it's wobbling around. Winds are quite difficult at low levels. As it achieves a higher angle in the sky, it generally is much more stable. As you see, they've also added two very long ropes, which they don't often use in lighter winds. The big Shirone kites are actually remarkably stable. That looks beautiful. If you have your cameras, this is certainly a unique opportunity. Again, our grounds crew is working diligently. Thank you very much. I think they need a round of applause. That's a big job. And also want to thank our Japanese delegation for repairing the kite. Oh, okay, some wind shifts up there. They'll probably take it up a little higher just to get it above some of this turbulence.
I'm thinking of setting up and taking it down to the other part.
Walker, Bob Walker.
I don't have any.
Competition. I don't know.
Okay, it's shifting over. It's wind shifts over here.
Before God go music, right?
Right on my car, right?
They'll probably swing back over to the left again.
I thought this meeting was supposed to be at 11:30.
Yeah, let's get this meeting going. Guys, get this shit going. It's never on time.
It's supposed to be here.
Yeah, I did that.
Anything 150 is great.
Well, it depends on who you want.
You don't have it with you today?
Yeah, I did. It's in my car.
It's just a matter of time. I don't like carrying through.
Damn
It all just fly out.
Actually, Flexi started playing cricket and stuff.
Dinosaur, 150 foot tail, which means that kites up in these,
Probably
the
better.
kites up there, the tail's on the ground still. So it's real pretty, but
With
I got
This giant Shirone kite, by the way, is one of two giant Shirone kites we have here on the field today. And it'll correct itself and move it back to the left. Get the ground crew people, the Japanese rescue with it, stable at this particular time to flight kite. They, of course, will bring it back down and prepare for another launch later on. With a kite of this size, it is not something that's just left unattended. Those people who are directly announcement, please, for those people that are registered for dual line. We're going to extend the dual line meeting just a bit. Although the sound is quite strong right here, the wind is moving away and carrying the sound with it, so those people that are in the practice field really can't hear this. So we're sending the bullhorn over and give the people that are spending a fair amount of time trying to tune their kites and practice and prepare themselves for the competition to make sure they have a chance to register for the dual line events. Okay, we lucked out. There's someone standing directly in line of the kite. I want you to know that if you were 10 feet back, we would have to send you to the hospital. We are not kidding. Those people who are walking behind the cars, please remove yourself from that area. Fortunately, it doesn't look like the kite has received very much damage, if any. It's a bit prickly over there, but it's not